If I'm just sort of this, maybe I'm a kleptomaniac, and every time I walk into a bank, I think about robbing the bank, but and maybe I can't help it that I think about robbing the bank, but I can sure as heck not go in there and rob the bank. Just because I want to, I can still say, well, the Bible says it's wrong. I'm not going to do it, so I'm just gonna control that urge, and I'm just not going to act on it.
Yep.
Talking to a liberal, maybe I was born, I was born this way. Every time I talk to a liberal, I want to slap them.
Yeah, yeah.
But I don't do it.
I know.
But I was born that way. I can't help it. It's just the way God made me, and every time I talk to a liberal, I want to slap them, but I don't do it. I control myself.
Yeah. Yeah. God,
because the Bible says it's wrong. You can't just go around and start slapping liberals every time you're talking to them. So,
why not?
And I live in a very liberal county, so it's difficult for me. I struggle with that sin, but I don't do it.
Yeah.
I just don't walk around and slap liberals all day. So, same thing.
Well, maybe you should. maybe
I should.
Maybe we need to start smacking some liberals around. Maybe we should.
On another subject, 24's coming back.
Yes, I saw that. I actually, that was one thing, and I will tell you that I feel that 24 is probably one of the reasons why America did warm up to an African-American president, because we saw the character, the president in 24. He was such a charismatic, strong leader, and everything. And so I think people watch popular TV, and I'm a firm believer that TV motivates or moves people. That's why they use it. That's why mainstream media uses it. And the government uses it to manipulate us, but I think with with such a strong African American role, even when I see the Allstate commercials, I still think, hey, that's the president.
Dennis Haysbert, he's a great actor.
Yeah.
Did you ever see that show, The Unit?
Yes, I still watch it. I actually it's on my, not my TiVo, but my software version of TiVo.
Might have been better than 24.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I'm a 24 fan. I'm looking forward to it coming back. At least, and now he made violating the Bill of Rights look cool. And I was thinking, I wonder if the NSA is paying to put 24 back on the air because it's sort of good propaganda for them,
Well, yeah.
Oh, yeah, well Jack Bauer, he's got to do what he's got to do to keep the country safe, and we can't be worrying about rights. But I was very happy to see that it looks like it's all going down in London. So he'll be violating common law.
Common law over there, yeah.
Right. So I'm going to be much less morally conflicted about watching this season. I'll have to say, because the things Jack Bauer does is just, it's constitutionally it's an abomination, but it is cool.
Well, and that was the other thing too, is that they, like you said, is that they made people violating people's rights cool, and I hate to say it, is that you're absolutely right. I mean, but I don't know whose rights did he? It was always terrorist scumbags.
Yeah, it was always terrorist scumbags, but that's the line they use on us to tell us, well, that's why we need to tap your smartphone, and that's why we need to know what you're posting on Facebook, and that's why we need to track your car, and that's why we need to put chips in your children. And it just never stops, and it's all because there's that terrorist scumbag, because statistically, the odds of dying in being struck by lightning as opposed to dying in a terrorist attack, it's something like 6,500 times more likely to be killed by lightning than dying in a terrorist attack. But yet, we don't spend $300 million or $300 billion lightning rods and rubber shoes, we could pretty much eliminate lightning deaths with just 1 year of the NSA's budget.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's not about saving lives. It's not about terrorism. It's about controlling Americans.
Well, yeah, it is. It is about controlling us.